Let me take the opportunity to introduce two personalities who are here with us this afternoon. First is the Most Reverend Thomas Mensah, the Metropolitan Archbishop of the Catholic Archdiocese of Kumasi. And a technocrat, Mr. Martin Apiadankwa, Brewery Manager, Guinness Ghana Brewery Limited, Kumasi.
And the registrar
who provided the motivational address for our
congregation
graduates this morning.
Is introducing the dignitaries present this afternoon.
Congregation serves two main purposes. First is to receive a report on the university for the year under review. And second, to confer honors on deserving graduates who have gone through 4 years of training and education. This afternoon, we'll be doing exactly that. But before then, I respectfully invite the Vice Chancellor to present his report to congregation.
The Vice Chancellor of Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, Professor atta-kusi is mounting the podium to deliver the report.
Honorable Ministers and Members of Parliament, Your Excellencies, members of the Diplomatic Corps, members of the Council of State, members of the University Council, Pro-Vice Chancellor and Pro-Vice Chancellors of sister universities, past Vice Chancellors and Pro-Vice Chancellors, Registrar, College Provosts, Deans and Directors, Heads of Department, Nananum, a motivational speaker, members of convocation, alumni, senior and junior staff, parents and guidance, graduates, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to welcome all of you to this afternoon's function, which will be witnessing the graduation of students from the Faculty of Biosciences in the College of Science and students from our Institute of Distance Learning. A similar ceremony was held in the morning for graduates from the Faculty of Physical Sciences. And as it's to be expected, we're always happy to have you attend these functions, which are annual rituals for those of us in academia. It is my hope that you will acquire copies of the Vice Chancellor's report to the 44th Congregation to have a full picture of what the entire university has been up to during the past academic year, since my address this afternoon will provide only a gist of the entire report. I would also encourage you to buy other university souvenirs which are on sale right here at the foyer, and for you to keep so it will remind you of this particular day. It is my hope that the good Lord will be with you as you travel back to your homes and towns after the short ceremony. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, permit me to say something about the Faculty of Biosciences, which is graduating its students this afternoon. I will similarly provide a briefing about the Institute of Distance Learning later on in my presentation. As some of you may be aware, the Faculty of Biosciences in the College of Science offers both graduate and undergraduate programs in all its three distinct departments, namely the Department of Biochemistry and Biotechnology, which also houses the Food Science and Technology program, the Department of Theoretical and Applied Biology, which accommodates the Environmental Science program, and the Department of Optometry and Visual Science. The faculty exists to teach, research, and provide entrepreneurship training in the basic and applied sciences, and the faculty currently has a total student population of 1,174, with 57 faculty members and a further 26 supporting staff members. The faculty has been conducting demand-driven and development-oriented research in all its departments, and during the year under review, the faculty conducted research in areas such as the production of pectin enzymes by solid-state fermentation. They also looked at hepatitis B virus infection on liver function, the genetic diversity and genetic improvement of crops, design and fabrication of solar dryers, gas dryers, and fuel drivers. Others include trends in refractive error changes after cataract extraction, link between visual status and academic performance among children, aflatoxin levels in industrial raw materials, and Ghanaian foods. As a result of the activities of the faculty, its staff and departments serve as consultants for national and international institutions such as the Food and Drugs Board, the Noguchi Memorial Institute for Medical Research, UNICEF, the International Center for Eye Care Education, the Environmental Protection Agency, the World Council of Optometry, the United Nations University Institute for Natural Resources in Africa, the Bernard Noch Institute for Tropical Medicine in Hamburg, and the Community Water and Sanitation Agency in Ghana, amongst others. Distinguished invited guests, I'm happy to inform you that the Faculty of Biosciences made history this year during the year under review when it produced its first female full professor in the person of Professor Mrs. Victoria Pearl-Jogbefia to deliver a professorial inaugural lecture. Professor Jogbefia's professorial inaugural lecture was on the topic, the silent, invisible factory workers, creators of wealth for smart nations. Professor Jogbefia, if you are here, would you be upstanding to be acknowledged? And congratulations. The faculty also attracted several research grants and scholarships for its research and training purposes during the academic year. One of such grants is the one from the National Sciences and Engineering Research Council of Canada, which awarded an amount of $5,000 and equipment worth about $10,000 Canadian dollars to two faculty members to investigate the limnology of Lake Bosumtwi in the Ashanti region. And this was done collaboratively with their colleagues from the University of Waterloo. Two students from the faculty have also been registered for their PhD studies under the aegis of this project. The United Nations Children Fund also awarded an amount of nearly $10,000 US to Professor Kwesi Obri-Dansu, Dean of the Faculty of Biosciences, to investigate pollution of peri-urban water supply from groundwater sources in the Boku East District of the Upper East region of Ghana. The faculty is also involved in the preparation of the technical and organizational foundation for the implementation of sanitation facilities in West Africa. This project is an EU-funded one through its network for the development of sustainable approaches for large-scale implementation of sanitation for Africa, and it is being coordinated by Professors R.C. Abedu and Kwesi Obri-Dansu. Distinguished invited guests, I'm also happy to report that in the course of the past academic year, the Department of Optometry and Visual Science was selected by the World Council of Optometry to carry out its refractive error studies in children, and the department is the only one, apart from another one in South Africa, which was selected by the World Council of Optometry to carry out this project in the whole of Africa. In addition to the above, the International Center for Eye Care Education selected the department as partners in its first Vision Center project in the sub-region for a project called the Ashanti Vision Center, which is a collaborative effort between the International Center for Eye Care Education, the Adriatic Community, and the KNUST. The Vision Center, which is located in the Adriatic Community, was commissioned on Friday, the 28th of May, 2010, following the signing of a memorandum of understanding to provide accessible and affordable eye care services to the public, especially those within the proximity of the university.